Hi everyone, it's Jane from Sew It Themes, and I'm so excited to be part of a collaboration of Christmas in July hosted by Dawn H. Creates. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So every Saturday, a whole bunch of us, and they're all listed down below, are going to be posting our um, our project for that week according to different themes. And so this week, the theme is going to be traditional Victorian Christmas theme. And I have chosen, because I do a lot of junk journals, I have chosen a tag to create. And I'm going to show you this. And I'm using a technique that's is not really new. I'm sure there's been a lot of people have done it. But attaching fabric, and which I know is not easy to pick up on the video, but to attach a fabric to your tag and use that as a background rather than just paper. And it kind of gives you an extra texture to it. And you could use this technique for cards or um, anything you can do with paper. You can maybe use the fabric with it. So I'm going to show you how I did this. First of all, I got a piece of, obviously, a piece of cardstock that is about the size of the tag that I wanted to make. I chose my fabric, and I don't have a lot of Christmas fabric. I need to go out and get some, but this fabric has little snowflakes on it, if you can see that. And so I cut out a piece of fabric that is, approximately the size of my tag. And then you'll need to purchase some either Wonder Under, or this is Heat and Bond, but it is an iron-on adhesive that will be sticky on both sides once you iron it on to your fabric. You can purchase this in a fabric store like Joann's, and you wouldn't need very much. And I think you can also get this like at Walmart, so it's inexpensive and easy to come by. And the first thing you'll want to do is turn your fabric over to the wrong side, and you're going to be ironing on the adhesive on the wrong side. So first though, I do cut the adhesive out to the size of my fabric. It just is a little less messy that way. There we go. Now I'll pull over my handy dandy ironing mat here. Okay. So, like I say, you're going to put this on the wrong side of your fabric. And we'll just go over and adhere it. Doesn't take very long for it to adhere in. Let's let it cool for a second. And we'll peel this back. And you can see that it's very shiny on this side because the adhesive is now on your fabric. And you'll take your cardstock. Now what you'll want to do, because if you look here, you'll see that the adhesive, I like to allow additional space around the fabric, around the cardstock. I like to have additional space so that it gets a really good seal on the edge. But, if you were to iron on this, then of course the glue is going to go to your ironing surface. So the best thing to do is to get a piece of parchment paper. Now I tried wax paper on this one, and you can see it kind of left wax on the other side. And it actually was very interesting looking, and I really kind of like that look. But you may not want that. Even though the wax paper would technically work, it might leave some residue on your other side of your cardstock. So the parchment paper is probably your best bet for that. And you'll just want to iron it. Now, here's the secret that I have found for myself to keep the cardstock from curling just too much, and that is something that is heavy and solid. I have a tailor clapper, which is what you do when you sew on fabric, but a book would work just as well. And I go over and slowly, and it doesn't really take that long. And then you're just going to want to come over with something heavy like this and solid, because what it's doing is it's soaking up the heat quickly, and it's not really given time for the cardstock to bend that much. So we'll go over it one more time and put this on here. And like I say, you could get a book and put over it. That would work as well. Now your fabric is it should be pretty well adhered. Well, let's see. I do see that this edge needs a little bit more encouragement. So let me get down over here. There we go. And we'll just kind of do that little corner. Yeah, that's good. So the edges might be the ones that need a little bit encouragement there. So that looks really good. So we will just go ahead and get a pair of scissors. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut this out. So I just cut it along the edge here carefully. Like this. Just like so. And the cardstock will be will give you a good guide for your scissors to follow. There we go. So there you've got it adhered. Now this will be good as it is. You do not need to sew around it. On this one I did. I put a stitch all the way around it, but you really do not have to do that. So I have this little guide here, and we'll just snip it off this way. Snip it off on this side. There we go. Now for everything fabric, everything fabric, I use fabric tack to attach things with. I just really like this product, and although the only thing I don't like about this product is it does, when it gets down to the end of the bottle, it's a little more difficult. It gets kind of stringy. There we go. So we will just attach our little card here. I'm going to make sort of my Victorian traditional card, and this time I believe I'm going to put a little snippet of fabric on it instead of the lace. I'm going to put the fabric on it this time. Up here in the corner, and a little button, little vintage button. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So here is the little tag. Now, punching holes in it is just as easy as well. I have Crocodile. The thing I can tell you is that it's best to, the sharp part that's going to punch it out, it's best for it to come up through the fabric part of it. It's a cleaner slice, although this would work, it just would take a little bit more effort to do. So here is the little tag, and you can put some ribbon in it, and decorate it the way you'd like to. So that is basically the method that I use to put together this tag. So I really hope that you check out all the other people down below and their sites. I'm sure you'll get so many really neat ideas. And you know what? This is not too soon to start those Christmas projects, because I tell you, it comes really fast after now. So join me next week and we will do a pink Christmas, which will be something I've never done before. So I'm kind of looking forward to that one. And I want to thank Dawn again for her encouragement and support. Welcome to all those that were encouraged by her to come check my channel out. I welcome you, and I do appreciate you taking the time to view my videos. And this is going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you check out Dawn H Creates and all the rest of the people listed below. And we will talk to you later. Bye.